来自知行学校 Sekolah Mandarin。
宇宙。
有蟑螂啊！
老婆别怕，交给我吧。你还跑？可恶，居然逃了！这是哪来的香味儿啊？
灰太狼！
是亲爱的老婆。
蟑螂就算了，还把我的高级香水打碎了。
老婆，我今天遇到头晕，所以拿错了东西，可不可以不要打呀？老婆终于明白了，暴力是不能解决问题的。
不许打！还不快点起来去做晚饭？你还站在那里干什么？
这是哪里呀？你是谁呀？
装蒜！
爸爸又回来！
大家好，我叫陈嘉乐，给小来了，我来自知行学校 Sekolah Mandarin。
宇宙。
有蟑螂啊！
老婆别怕，交给我吧。你还跑？可恶，居然逃了！这是哪来的香味儿啊？
灰太狼！
是亲爱的老婆。
没找到蟑螂就算了，还把我的高级香水打碎了。
老婆，我今天遇到头晕，所以拿错了东西，可不可以不要打呀？老婆终于明白了，暴力是不能解决问题的。
不许打！还不快点起来去做晚饭？你还站在那里干什么？
这是哪里呀？你是谁呀？
敢装蒜！
爸爸又回来！
我叫陈嘉乐，Jennifer，我是从北干基督教圣道学校的学生。接下来是我的配音，请大家欣赏。
宇宙。
有蟑螂啊！
老婆别怕，交给我吧。你还跑？可恶，居然逃了！这是哪来的香味儿啊？
灰太狼！
是亲爱的老婆。
没抓到蟑螂就算了，还把我的高级香水打碎了。
老婆，我今天遇到头晕，所以拿错了东西，可不可以不要打呀？老婆终于明白了，暴力是不能解决问题的。
不许打！还不快点起来去做晚饭？你还坐在这里干什么？
这是哪里呀？你是谁呀？
还装蒜！谢谢。
我要唱的歌是《追光者》。如果说你是海上的烟火，我 如果说你是夏夜的萤火，孩子们为你唱歌，那么我是想要画你的手。你看我多么渺小一个我，因为你有我可中。也许你不会为我停留，也就让我站在你的背后。我可以控制沉默，像明知追着光梦游。我可以控制着路过，不管你会不会经过。每当我为你抬起头，连眼泪都觉得只有个爱像大雨滂沱，却依然相信彩虹。追着光梦游，我可以控制着路过，不管你会不会经过。每当我为你抬起头，眼泪都觉得只有个爱像大雨滂沱，却依然相信彩虹。
大家好，我是 Richie 张永新，我来自新英初中学校。今天我要唱一场游戏一场梦，希望大家会喜欢，谢谢。谈什么分离，我不会因为这样而哭泣，那只是昨夜的一场梦而已。不要说愿不愿意，我不会因为这样而在意，那只是昨夜的一场游戏，那只是一场游戏一场梦。虽然你影子还出现我眼里，在我的歌声中早已没有你，那只是一场游戏一场梦。不要把长久的爱留在这里，在两个人的世界里不该有你。哦，为什么道别离又说什么在一起？如今虽然没有你，我还是我自己。说什么此情永不渝，说什么我爱你，如今依然没有你，我还是我自己。那只是一场游戏一场梦，虽然你影子还出现我眼里，在我的歌声中早已没有你。那只是一场游戏一场梦， 要把纯洁的爱留在这里，在两个人的世界里，不该有你。哦，为什么到别离，又说什么在一起？如今虽然没有你，我还是我自己。说什么至今永不渝，说什么我爱你，如今依然没有你，我还是我自己。为什么到别离，又说什么在一起？如今虽然没有你，我还是我自己。说什么至今永不渝，说什么我爱你，如今依然没有你，我还是我自己。谢谢。
Walking home and talking low, seeing shows in evening clothes with you. From nervous touch and getting drunk, staying up and waking up with you. Now we're sleeping near the edge, holding something we don't need. All this delusion in our head is gonna bring us to our knees. So come on, let it go, just let it be. Why don't you be you, and I'll be everything that's wrong. Leave it to the breeze. Why don't you be you, and I'll be me, and I'll be me. Throwing clothes across the floor, stealing clouds and slamming doors at you. If this is all we're living for, why are we doing it anymore? I used to recognize myself, it's funny how reflection change. When we're becoming something else, I think it's time to walk away. So come on, let it go, just let it be. Why don't you be you, and I'll be everything that's wrong. Leave it to the breeze. Why don't you be you, and I'll be, and I'll be me. Try to fit your hand inside of mine. Baby, now
happy to hold. Think now is the time to let it slide. So come on, let it go. Just let it be. Why don't you be you? And I'll be me. Everything that's wrong, leave it to the breeze. Let the ashes fall. Forget about me. So come on, let it go. Just let it be. Why don't you be you? And I'll be me. And I'll be me.
So much pressure, why so loud? If you don't let me sound, you can turn it down. I gotta roll, and I won't get alone. I feel bad, I look good, but I'm happy. I drop it in your potion, I get to the and I'm gonna stop. And I can feel it from the top. You know that over it. Sometimes I mess up, I F up, I hit and miss, but I'm okay, I'm cool with it. I still fall on my face sometimes, and I can't color inside the line, 'cause I'm perfectly incomplete. I'm still working on my masterpiece, and I wanna hang with the breeze. Got a way to go, but it's worth the wait. So you haven't seen the best of me. I'm still working on my masterpiece, and I Sometimes I mess up, I F up, I drink and miss, but I'm okay, I'm cool with it. I still fall on my face sometimes, and I can't color inside the line, 'cause I'm perfectly incomplete. I'm still working on my masterpiece, and I wanna hang with the breeze. Got a way to go, but it's worth the wait. No, you haven't seen the best of me. I'm still working on my masterpiece, and I still fall on my face sometimes, and I can't color inside the line, 'cause I'm perfectly incomplete. I'm still working on my masterpiece, masterpiece, masterpiece. I still fall on my face sometimes, and I can't color inside the line, 'cause I'm perfectly incomplete. I'm still working on my masterpiece, and I wanna hang with the breeze. Got a way to go, but it's worth the wait. No, you haven't seen the best of me. I'm still working on my masterpiece, and I working on my masterpiece.
Halo, nama saya Syama Patricia Cantika. Usia saya 12 tahun. Saya berasal dari SD Pamung 1 Pekanbaru. stone cold, stone cold. You see me standing, but I'm dying on the floor. Stone cold, and maybe if I don't cry, I won't feel any more. Stone cold, baby. God knows I try to feel happy for you. Know that I am, even if I can't understand. I'll take the pain, give me the truth. Me and my heart will make it true. If love is love, I'm happy for you. Stone cold, you're dancing with her while I'm staring at my phone. Stone cold. I was your ember, but now she's your shade of gold. Cold, baby. God knows I try to feel happy for you. Know that I am, even if I can't understand. I'll take the pain, give me the truth. Me and my heart will make it through. If love is love, I'm happy for you. Don't wanna be stone cold, stone. I wish I could make this, but here's my goodbye. Oh, I'm happy for you. Know that I am, even if I can't understand. If love is love, if love is love, I'm happy for you.
Hello everyone, greetings. My name is Bella and this is my little sister. Her name is Julie Bella. And the reason why we're here today is because we're going to talk about how to be a good student. Okay, so first question. On what time do you go to school and are you always on time?
We go to school early in the morning at 6 a.m. And yes, of course, we go to school on time.
Okay, let's move on to the next question. What are you supposed to do when the teacher is explaining the lesson?
We have to listen to her explanations and focus and keep our concentration in order to understand the lesson.
That's a really nice thing to do. Now, shall we move on to the next question?
Of course.
How should we act if our seatmate are talking to us when the lesson is ongoing?
I think we should gently reject them and focus on the lesson instead of talking.
Okay, so now I'm going to ask about what should we do if the teacher gives us homework?
We simply do the homework at home and definitely don't leave the homework on delay.
Oh wow, that's fascinating. That's a really good answer of yours. Okay, so let's move on to the next question. And I'm going to ask you, how are you supposed to act like when you're around teachers, staffs, and students in school?
We basically have to act polite, and kind around teachers, staffs, and other students, or even parents that are around school. Also, we have to do it in everywhere else in public other than school.
So now, can you give me any tips on how to do it on an exam?
Here's some of my tips to do well on an exam. Usually, I read some books night before the exam and keep it in mind so I can do well the next day.
What will you do if you catch anyone cheating on an exam?
I'll probably report it to the teacher, or maybe I will tell them not to do it again during an exam.
Great. Alright. Moving on to the next question. May I ask you, what is your favorite subject in school?
English, just because I think it's fun and pretty easy to learn. And I also know how to speak the language, so yes, it's very fun to speak and very easy to understand and learn.
I do think so. And may I ask you something? Do you feel like you're already a good student at school? Can you tell me any reason?
Yes, I think I'm a good student at school. It's because I study properly and follow school rules.
Okay, so this is the end of our podcast. I thank you all for watching our podcast. We may see you in the future. Bye everyone.
And welcome to our tips and tricks to successful explanation. But first, let us introduce ourselves first. My name is Muslim.
And my name is Nancy.
And we are from Cafe Berkabahagia. Back to our podcast. Lovely, what do you think about school examinations?
School examinations are an important part for academic journey for all students. It is the way to measure progress, test our understanding on the material, and determine a grade in class. However, for some students, the thought of facing exams can be very thoughtful and stressful. But with the right preparation and mindset, we can excel, exam, and achieve our academic goals.
Well, what do you think is the most important factor when you're facing school examinations?
I think the most important factor is preparation.
Can you tell us what kind of preparation do you use to face school examinations?
The first one is to start early. Don't wait until the last minute to study because it can lead to cramp and can also lead to stress, anxiety, and poor performance. Instead of that, give yourself plenty of time to review your notes and complete practice problems, ask your teachers for help, and create study schedules.
Yeah, there are so many students who have procrastination. They will always wait until the last minute, but then they will only end up with stress.
The second one is to use active learning techniques.
What is active learning technique?
Active learning technique is a way without reading your page over and over again to really understand the material. Instead, we engage ourselves with a technique like summarizing, explaining, and teaching the concept to someone else.
Yeah, teaching others can help us understand our material too.
The third one is to take breaks. Don't study for an hour into the end. Instead, give yourself a rest and give your brain a rest and to recharge your energy.
Exactly. Using the breaks for some stretching and getting some fresh air will help us to stay focused and avoid burnout.
Yes, moreover, we must stay positive.
Yeah, we have to maintain positive attitude toward our exams.
Yes, we must stay focused on our strength and successes. Avoid negative self-talking and use positive affirmation to boost your confidence and motivations.
Yeah. Avoid letting your mind wander or getting caught up in negative thoughts. We must focus on what we do to succeed.
The fourth one is sleep well. Sleep is very crucial for our brain to function at its best. I suggest you sleep for 7 to 8 hours per night. That leads to the exam. Don't study late at night just to study. Don't study late at night because it can take weeks. Instead of that, must review our notes earlier in the day and give yourself the rest of the evening to relax and unwind. Getting enough sleep is very crucial for the brain to function. Getting enough sleep is very important because it can boost it can make you feel refreshed and also make you feel focused. On the exam.
How about on the day of our exam? There are any tips to help us do our best?
Yes, these are the tips and tricks on the exam. The first one is to get to school early and avoid rushing. Getting to school early can help you mentally prepare for your test. The second one is rearrange your time. Plan how much time you spend on each question or session. And if you get stuck on a question or session, move on to the other one and come back to it later. The third one is to feel relaxed and focused. If you feel stressed or distracted, take long deep breaths and refocus your attention on the task at hand.
Remember that feeling under nerve is normal. Everyone uses the nerve to energize us rather than paralyze us.
In conclusion, exams can be very hard, but with the right preparation and mindset, we can achieve our academic goals. Use these tips and tricks to help you study efficiently. Stay focused, stay positive, and approach your exam with full confidence.
Thanks for listening to our tips and tricks to best explanation. We hope you're the best for your academic journey. Have a nice day.
Hello everyone, my name is Adinda Oli Akbar. I am from SMP Meta Maitreya. I hope you have a good day and a fantastic day. Today I am talking about generation millennials. I will be telling you about what are they, the characteristic of them, how to spot them and get to know them well. First of all, I would like to talk about the age range of them. I think they have the age range of 1981 to 1996. They are pretty much older than us. They're old, wow. And yeah, they witness the growth of technologies and gadgets like laptops, phones, tablets, iPads, everything. Personally, I would like to say I think they are more mature than us because yeah, they witness stuff like that growing, and meanwhile we just use the technology as a younger generation. We just use whatever our parents gave to us. They know what's good for us. And the generation X, the older generation than millennials, I think they couldn't use it like the technology like properly because they are older. Meanwhile, the generation millennials definitely know how to use them because they witnessed the growth, okay? What are the characteristics of them? Well, the characteristic of generation millennials, they are pretty much older than us. They are more mature. They like to take selfies at cafe or fancy restaurants because that's what they usually do. But most of them, yes, but some of them not. That not to offend any millennials over here, sorry. I would say that millennials have a different thinking than Generation Z because I think they still have a different mind. They learn the old-fashioned way, and meanwhile us, when we were born, our generation is way more modern than them. They grow up probably like in less modern world than us. Meanwhile, we were born in a more modern stuff. I mean, personally, the figures in millennials, I think we should look up in millennials. Why? Because as a younger generation, for me, we need to look up at someone that inspired us, someone older and more mature. Possibly like you like celebrities. Yes, more like some of the celebrities are like millennials, right? Some of them are singers. I would like to take one example, and that is Taylor Swift. She is an iconic singer. For the past year, I think she succeeded like a lot, and her song is very good. She would like to talk about negativity, and she would spread the words really good into her song. Like the meaning is really good. She knows how to generate those messages really good. She worded them correctly and she put it into a song. That's why she's very successful, and a lot of girls like love her. Not even girls, but boys also love her. So I would say that she is a very talented singer on delivering messages that is good. And yeah, I would say she is an inspirational singer to me. I listen to her songs. Her songs are very iconic. I listened to her songs since I was young. And I would say, is there a good side in millennial generation? Personally, yes. I think there's a good side of them. Not all of them are bad, because I have a brother that I looked upon to, because he grew up with me and he was a millennial as well. So I love him and he also loved me, and I would look up to him. Like I wanted to be like him when I grew up. So yes, but as I would say, I think they have more mature mind and they are very experienced when it comes to work. Because yeah, we as a younger generation, we don't work, we school, we go to college, and that's what we usually do. But now they expand, like millennials, they expand. They don't go to college, they already got their degree or bachelor's and they decided to go work. So I think the experience come from work. The work is make them more mature. That's why I salute with millennials. And I would say that the fashion style of Gen Z and millennials are really different. I would say that millennials, I think they dress more formally, like they know what suit them. You know, they wear suits, they wear long pants, ties, and for the females, they wore like a midi skirt and then like with blazer and everything to go to work. Meanwhile, us, I think we still not haven't matured, because we still dye our hair, we wear like colorful clothes and everything. So that's why I would give kudos to the millennials. Well, I've talked about good side of the millennials. That doesn't mean they have a bad side, so I'll be talking about the bad side. What is the bad side? The bad side of them, pretty much a lot. I have a lot to say for millennials because I have an experience of them. I think they are acting overly entitled and they are very indecisive when it comes to their choice. No offense, but that's just my experience. No offense once again, I apologize if this offends you. But I would say that they are very entitled when it comes to their opinion. The opinion between Gen Z and millennials, I think they are very different. This is my experience. Once I got into an argument with a millennial They said that Pluto is a planet. Meanwhile, I think it is not a planet because, as I was being told by the teachers, I think Pluto is just a small rock. Meanwhile, they still think that's a planet. I don't think so. No. So yes, they have a very different mind than us. I believe they still think the old-fashioned way, and I mean most of them, but some of them maybe not. I apologize once again if this offends you, but yes, I would like to think that millennials, even though they have a mature and experience in their mind, I would say the opinions is very argumentative when it comes to Gen Z. Gen Z and millennials, they have a very different mind. Yes. So, that's just what it is. And what do I think as Generation Millennial, as Generation Z, or a younger generation than them? Personally, I don't want to be in the same room as them. I apologize, but I love to be around them. They like to talk about their experience and everything, but once you said one word wrong, like you talk about your opinion like this, Pluto is not a planet. They will be like, it is a planet, shut up. I don't want to debate with them because I know they will just like, no, Pluto is a planet. I would never. Like, Pluto is a planet, it's not a rock. Like, I have so many debates with millennials about it. So as a Generation Z, I don't want to be in the same room as them. I think I would want to be in the same room as them if they talk about their experience in the future, like what are your plans for the future. I would tell them and they will give me advice. I would give them a salute because millennials give very good advice. Yes, because more experience means more mature, and that means good advice. So yeah, I love to be around millennials, but some of them I just really can't stand them. Yeah. So what is the conclusion? Okay, so my conclusion is that some people say that millennials are lazy, they're not hardworking. Some of them say that they are hardworking and they are very creative. I think I would like to believe they are very hardworking and creative. Why? Because, well, mostly of my teachers here, they are very creative when it comes to teaching. They have techniques that we don't really understand, but they seem to make it work. Why? Well, some of them like to joke when they teach, so the teaching wouldn't be so tense, like about the material and everything. They would like to joke around, like so the students will laugh and then they would like focus on the material because they love the teacher and everything. So yes, that's my conclusion about millennials. Thank you for listening about my opinion. I apologize if there's something that offends you. I also apologize if there's a pronunciation and a grammar mistake. Thank you. I hope you have a good day. Goodbye.
Hello, welcome to my vlog. My name is Dr. Slim, and the place I will talk about is Agape Berbahagia. So if you are interested, let's go. On the second floor, it has a library, an office, and 3 classes. And this is the library of our cafe. Wow, there are so many books in here. You can take a book, take a seat, and read it on here. Remember to return the book on its place when you finish reading it. Next is the office. This is the office of the cafe. The teacher usually prepares all the materials on here. Next is the class. This is the first class, the second class, and the third class on the inside. There are also 2 more classes on the 3rd floor. Let's take a peek on it. On the 3rd floor, you can see many pictures of popular places like the Eiffel Tower, Great Wall of China, and Indonesia's most iconic tower, the Monument Nasional, or people call it Monas. Well, that is the first class on the 3rd floor. As you enter the class, you can see 2 air conditioners on it. And that is the teacher desk, and that are the student desks. If this is the biggest class on a cafe, then that is the smallest class on a cafe. Well, that's all about my little tour on a cafe Merdeka Bahagia. Thanks for watching.
Hello friends, we are from Wangmi School 1, Pekanbaru. I am Skyju and I am Belle. Now we are in front of the shop that sells typical traditional food from Riau. What kinds of food there are available here? Let's check it out. Let's go. Okay friends, we have bought several traditional cakes of Riau. This is ketan tahu durian, kue bangkit, and bolu kemojo. Which one we taste first, Beth? I think that the bolu kemojo is tasty. Let's eat it. This is not Atlantic texture. It tastes sweet but not over-sweet. This is the milk with non-light and really makes like we got a stick for 35,000 rupiah, and inside of the box we got 11 things. And the ingredients are sugar, eggs, pandan leaf, coconut milk, and flour. For your information, bolu kemojo is a non-alcoholic flavorful snack. It is often served in celebrations such as big celebrations like Eid. This cake has different types of flavors, ranging from cheese, chocolate, red bean, pandan, and the most popular one is durian. What cake we taste next, I think ketan tahu durian. I don't know why. I don't like durian. Oh my god, really? You don't like durian? Yes. Let's try that.
very soft. Okay, let's move on to the last page. This is weight again. The price of this game is 100,000 rupiah, which is cheaper than the other things. Now, let's try the game. This game is so cool. It's not easy. Yes, the place is big and feels loudly in my mouth. This big place is big. It's big and goes about it or English or good because it extends wide more than the original. After the game. Okay guys, I think that's all for today. See you, bye bye. Sekolah Damai, bright your
Jessie. I'm a student from Kwangmin 2 Primary School. Now I'm in front of my school. As you can see now, the environment here is very good. I have studied here for 5 years. The reason that I like to study here is teachers are very nice and I have a lot of really good friends. As we walk, we are in the parking area. My school has a large parking area which is designed for our parents or school guests to park their vehicles. We have 2 parking areas in the front of and the back of the school. This is the front of and this is the back of the parking area. If you want to know more about my school, come and follow me. Yeah, this is the lobby area where teachers and staff welcome the students warmly every morning. Our lobby is designed as a comfortable place for parents or guardians to wait for their children. And also, guests can wait over here too. So in my school, we have a reading area in the library. Let's take a look. Yeah, this is the library. As you can see, we have air conditioners, comfy chairs, and table. So it is a really comfortable place to us to read. And here I have 3 books in different languages. First, it's in English, Indonesian of course, and last is in Mandarin. With the collection of a lot of books, our library provides educational, recreational, and cultural resources for Kwangmin 2 students. It has a big collection of picture books, storybook, and non-fiction books in several languages, covering a wide range of subjects from art to history. Okay guys, now we're at the art room. Come and follow me. We can find some music instruments here, such as the piano, the guitar, and we also have a big mirror here to help us to check our dance movement and musical drama practice. Okay guys, now we're at the medical room. Come and follow me. This room provides some medicines to help you to take care of your sickness. And also, we have 2 comfortable beds here to help you to take a rest whenever you don't feel well. Come and follow me. Come. Okay guys, so now we're at the P4 classroom. Let's check it out. My school classrooms are very spacious and accommodate quite comfortable class. Here I study with my friends and teachers always give us a lot of fun fun learning here. Okay guys, so now we're at the canteen. This is also my favorite place. Me and my friends come here 2 times in a day. At snack time or recess and lunchtime. Let's check out my friends. Hi guys! Yup, this is the third of my favorite place at school. As you can see, we're in the playground. Me and my friends play here at snack time or recess. Let me tell you what kind of ride we have here. First, the swings. Next, the seesaw. And we have the slide, of course. And this is the merry-go-round. And my favorite one is the swings. Okay, friends, that is all about my school. You can get everything you want here. You can study, explore, and play. Let's join me here. I'll wait for you. See you!